Hello guys, how are you? How are you? Hope you're fine. Sorry kakhulu for the technical glitches. I am very sorry guys. I think some things have to be test run as first before we get on them. Hi Sis Ntombi Enhle, how are you Sis Ntombi? Hi Tracy, alright, hope you're fine. Kindly please share the live to IELTS and OET coach. Yeah, that's run by Sis Bev. Right, please do that guys. Please do that. Please kindly share to IELTS and OET coach. Yeah. Run on Tamia. Yeah, it's run by Tamia. Bev Magolide. Please do that guys. Hi Zippo, alright, hope you're fine. Hi Wanele. Hope you're alright guys, hope you're fine. Sorry for the glitches. Honestly, I thought we'd be able to do the live on page here, IELTS and OET, coach, just to grow the platform. It's just to grow the platform because I engaged with them this morning, yeah, and then most of the members, they seemed to be saying they don't know, I just disappeared, so they didn't know what was happening to me. So just to make it easier, I thought maybe if I do a live there, at least they were going to know where we are and also, get on with the following, to follow the page. But unfortunately, we couldn't. Yeah, we couldn't. And admin there, we tried to do it, but she's a bit occupied for now. But it's okay. We can still try and do it later, maybe later tonight or some other day, right, when she's free. Yeah, we believe in in empowering each other guys. We believe in sharing information, so we want to share the information to as many people as we can. It's so amazing how some people out there still share the love. Yeah, you think everybody's nasty, you think everybody's mean, but I always thought people are okay, people are good to each other. Yeah, till this page disappeared because it just didn't make sense to me. But how, why would somebody think of, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And then this morning I was actually yesterday was Tamia. Honestly guys, just take Tamia for me, and her page is IELTS and OET coaching with IELTS and OET coach. Yeah, she runs that page, and she said I should come and do the live there so that a lot of people who get to know about this new page, right? And like I said, our reason for like putting each other up out there is so that we get opportunities from people who are there. Like I've always said, social media can be very powerful, and at the same time it can be so toxic. So if you use it accordingly, if you know how you want to use it, honestly, you get your opportunities. Yeah, you have your breakthroughs from this social media, because I've seen it happening. A lot of people have have realized their dreams through such platforms like social media, right? So I'm glad you've tagged her, Lapana Creator. That's okay, but she's occupied for now. She's actually having a class, an IELTS class. She's an IELTS tutor. She's an IELTS coach. So she's busy right now. We could have done the test run so that we were able to do the live on her page, but we failed to do it because she's a bit occupied, but we can still do it some other time. So the best also that you can do is maybe tag whoever you think would love to be here. Oh yeah, please guys, let's thank Tamia. Honestly, she's trying by all means, and it's not only Tamia. There are a lot of lovely, nice ladies out there, and even you guys, you're so lovely, and you always want to share these things, so that somebody can realize their dream. I believe when we empower each other as a community, we've empowered, the nation. We've empowered everybody, and there's no reason why your neighbor or your friend or whoever will come to you, asking for borrowing money or asking for, asking for impupu, because we are all financially okay. I know money can never be enough, but you are able to take care of their family. There's no that situation where your sister or your neighbor or your friend is stranded. They have no food, they have no anything, but as long as they've still got the capacity to work, work for the family, then you're good to go. So if you can't provide money for them, just provide them with an opportunity. Just provide them with an opportunity, and we'll go places, Mankazana. We will definitely go far, right? Gone are the days where people would say we are so mean, we are so stingy with information, we don't want to share. No, mean, I want to break that curse. There's nothing like that. There's nothing. If the next person is doing it, try and change the narrative, right? Try and do good, and then you see what that person is going to do back to you, right? I know there are people with bad hearts, evil, spirits around them and everything. But when just distance yourself from that. When I just practice on doing good, and you'll see all the good things coming your way. Yeah. So this live, honestly, like you see, I thought maybe I would just dress up because I was going to another platform. I've never met most of the people there, so I thought maybe I should represent you. So I thought, okay, let me just dress up and all. I know it's not the best, yeah, but Saturday attire, my Sabbath attire, I'll be like this though, without makeup and everything. Yeah, I just I just titivated myself thinking I'll be on the other page, but it is okay. It is all right. So kindly not only tag but share. Please do share the live to IELTS and OET coach. Yeah, please do kindly share the live to that platform, and then I know that way they will also see what's been happening. They'll also see what's been happening, and when we come, manage links. Okay, I want to see if there is any other option. Yes, you're looking good for sure. Thanks, Mtaka Mama. But don't you guys me now? It takes me ages, to try and dress up civilly, and yeah. Thanks so much, guys. So, can somebody share the live to IELTS OET, guys? I'm trying to do that on my end, but I think this new page, the functions are not really 100% perfect for now. So it's not giving me that option on my end, and I'm even failing to share to my personal page. I'm failing to share the live on my personal page. So kindly help me do that. You'll see I'm doing most of the lives on this platform so that we try and grow it, and we make sure it's our formal platform where we share such opportunities and everything. So I thought, okay, great. Thanks, Sipo. Thanks a million. So if it's been shared there, then I'm happy. I think we can continue with the talks. Right. How are you guys? I see all of you. Hi Lulu Mtetwa Unjani. Hi Crystal Vengesai. Hope you're good there. And then that's my little sister, guys. Ozipo Mami Nati Dlodo there. Hi Tracy Ndlovu. Hope you're good, guys. So how's been your Saturday? How's been things? Wenzagalani? What are you up to? Any news that you've heard so far? What's happening out there? Yeah. Let's just update each other with what's happening out there. It's very important, guys. It's very important. And then I thought I would come here again to emphasize the issue of Canada and New Zealand. Guys, I will not stop. I'll not stop. Just the other, when was it? I think it was yesterday when I was reading somewhere, Uguti, America would also, take you near Rutonale. But I'm a bit skeptical, right? Sharing information that I hear, I'm a hearsay. But try and check around, or America, what are they saying when you're coming on a visitor status? But I don't know what you have, right? I had a few people coming to me, they've don't mind, I'll language so that singabi misquoted, right? So I've got 2-3 people that came to me sebela ma visa abo okuye eMelika, and then ama visa lawo ngokuhamba njengabavakashi, right? So nxa befika ngale ukuthi bafika besenzani, kusenzakalani, and what really I'm not in a position to know or to share ukuthi ke bokuhamba njani when they get there, right? But what I'm comfortable about really is what I've seen on the government websites, which is the New Zealand and the Canada route, right? I know abanye will say, we've heard of that, we've heard enough of it, but guys, this is the most trending thing for now, which we might not take seriously, but people are going with that route, and people are really serious with it. So if we honestly decide to take that route, let's just be committed and get on it. City run with that before they decide to end that opportunity. So I thought, let me just come and remind you, guys, how about we try that route? For those honestly who are interested in relocating, this is the time where instead of you opting to pay for the COS which I've always said you don't have to pay for them. Why you don't? When I researched the other time, I showed you how much the COS costs, right? The COS will just cost you £199, right? And then same story with the island. The island, one thing I can tell you, there are no hidden costs. There are no hidden costs. It's the employer who will fork out everything, right? They will pay everything for you till you land here, right? And then actually it's your recruiter who is going to fork out everything, right? For you, the flight tickets, everything, like totally everything. And then the employer is the one who's going to pay the recruiter. So when ideally, don't misquote me, guys, ideally, right, others would do it the other way. Ideally, you do not pay a single dime. When you just bring your bag, or umfushwa yakho and what, and then you come and start work. But because it's a business opportunity for other people, right? Our agencies will have their fees, right? The administration fees, and many times they'll say you are going to sponsor yourself, maybe ubadale this and this and that. But I'll be honest with you, those agents, I'll be honest with you guys, what I've seen on the ground, because I am here. Those agents, believe me, they will never advertise. They will never advertise we are recruiting, so you have to sponsor yourself, because the reason being, right, it's not supposed to be like that. Ireland is strict in that aspect, in that way. They will, because it's the country, it's the government that wants people. Remember, it came out in the news, I think it was last year, November, if not October, where they were saying they have more than I think it was how much visas that they needed to offer, to healthcare workers, right, to come and assist in the health sector, right, because of the need and the aging. Abantu who are aging lapa are getting more and more, so they were issuing, I think it was more than 1,000 visas, right, work visas, for people to come and work. So hi Messi, right, hope you're fine. Hope you're good, sis. Lovely to see you here, right? So one thing that I will tell you is I have people that have come to my inbox and have told me of ama companies. Kindly check on this company. Recruiter in, it's an island company and what. And when I check on it and give them a call, they will sort of like deny again. They will deny gabathat. But I know abantu who would have come through that company. So don't nail me, guys, and don't put me in a corner to say I should talk about these companies, because whatever companies, they are not ready. They are not ready really to be out there, right, to speak about recruitment, mainly because I've told you, right? So it's very difficult for me to come here in front of you and tell you there's this company which is recruiting, there's this one recruiting in Ireland, as long as I don't find it on my websites, as long as I don't see it on Google, as long as I don't see it on like social media platforms like this, them advertising. Honestly, I would be infringing my rights, right? Because they haven't advertised. It's just a hearsay. And the hearsay, honestly, that can go against us, right? The company will just stand there and say, where did you see the advert? I never advertised. Oh my goodness, Tom network is bad. Chivaraito, can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly, or it's the network on my end? Anna Lioness, please confirm Chivaraito. Anna Lioness, hope you're good. Uzipo is calling Uskuma Posalapana, great. Sfiso, hi, sis, all right. Lovely to see you, Sfiso, lovely to see you. Hi, Melody Shorter, how are you? I hope I spelled it correctly. I pronounced it correctly, right? So I was saying, Violet, hi. I hope I've greeted you. I hope I've greeted everybody. Linda Kumalu, hi. So I was saying, guys, people will come to my inbox and Betty, no one to check on this company if it's recruiting and what. And for sure, I can't confirm yes, it's recruiting, but okay, great. Unozinga is saying no, bad on her side, not mine. Right, that's good. That's okay. So it's okay. All right, brilliant. Thanks, guys, for confirming. Great, brilliant. Right. So understand me on that aspect. They will not be willing to come out there to come out open. They have their agencies, their small agencies who would advertise for them. So for unobantu to come on here and declare what this company apply, that, as long as I haven't seen it, Mina, out there on internet, on websites, the job websites, honestly, it's against my practice, right? To come and talk about them recruiting, but they are certainly recruiting. So you'll find when you ask me, I will not be real clear with my answer, but I'll tell you go ahead. As long as I know it's a company that I've seen bringing people, right? I'll confirm with you to know, go ahead. But I don't know much about the company, and I know there'll be some cost around that company, and it's okay, guys. I've always encouraged you, Uti, when you know what you're paying for, go for it. Go for it. Unlike in the UK, people are asked to pay lots and lots of monies for the COSs and what, but at the end of the day, those services are not rendered to them. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I discourage you from paying for such services. But when there is a company which is saying pay for this and that, and then you've done your due diligence, hi Lindy, right now, when you know and the company has told you what you're going to be paying for this and that. Right, there is Tamia. I know she's busy, she's at work, but it is okay. At least I've seen her. Hi, beautiful. Guys, give heads up to Tamia. Just give her, show her the loves and the likes. Honestly, she's trying by all means, yeah, to make sure we get back to normal functioning. Yeah, Abanya, they observe, my treachiness, because I feel like I have to treach, but it's not relevant really at this moment to treach, because there are lots of people who would need this information. Yeah, because it really brings you down, thinking you've spent quite a lot of time is money, trying to build a certain page, and then you're now getting to those numbers where people can trust you with jobs, and they tell you which, right, we can give you these jobs and whatever, and then all of a sudden things the buildings just come down. It's really heartbreaking. But she's been one of those girls, together with Unobuhle Vici Foundation. I remember, they've talked about Unobantu's page out there, and these are big platforms, by the way, that I'm talking about, right? And Lapa were not about numbers, guys, but we want people to get the information. That's all what we are about. Like I was telling you, when she posted, the page disappeared and what, and all, so people should try and follow, a lot of people were saying, we didn't know where she is, we're just wondering what happened. I'm sure they were thinking or something, I'm not being sarcastic as such, but it's the honest truth. People, as long as you wake up and there's no Novantu's page, you're thinking, okay, maybe she just decided otherwise, or maybe something tragic happened to her, or what. At times you get to hear this information late. So it really, put us there, where people on the page where she posted were like, okay, I'm glad, she's somewhere, we can follow her from there. So that way, Lati, we are going to grow. It's not a problem, because the page is ours. Tina, ourselves, are the ones that are going to grow the page. And like I've always said, even those who want to give us the jobs, guys, they look at the profile and then they see how many are these people, right? This is just a joke. This is not serious. Maybe there are more serious people out there, right? That's how a lot of people manage to get opportunities. I'm not here, honestly, to name people, but when they are ready, they'll come and tell you their testimonies, how they managed to get their jobs, their breakthrough. It was through these social media platforms. So I'm glad Utamia really, was out there to try and put us, on the map. And I'm certain we are going to grow and grow and grow till we, people realize their dreams. So I am happy. I thought maybe I should say this to you guys. Ngiyabonga kakhulu for the love that you're showing, and I will forever be grateful, really. Right. So I was talking about e-Island. So that's where Island stands, right? Mina, I am just here maybe to, to help you with your research about a certain company. Definitely, if you reach out, I will try and run around, try and make some phone calls, and then let you know this company, yes, it's for sure recruiting. But then there are some companies that I'll straight away tell you, this is a scam. Don't feel offended, guys. It's just the reality, because some things seem very too true to be good. And then when I tell you, this is a scam, I've tried to call the number is just going on voicemail, and they won't answer. Most of the times, they won't answer, they won't respond to the calls, or the calls will just go on voicemail. There is no business number which will go on voicemail, guys. Please let's share the page, and also let's rate the page. Thank you so much, Tracy Ndlovu. Right, I think that helps as well. You know, there's reviews. Yeah, they call them reviews. So when you open the page, right, when you, I don't know where, yeah, it's there. Just as soon as you open the page, right, let me show you. You just click review, and then I think Zuckerberg, when they see what there's reviews, right, it will, right, you see the page is excellent for now, it's doing well, right, and then you have to click there, Lapa, where there's that star, right, just rate it. I think that's also going to help to grow the platform, right. I believe we are not failures, guys. We are not failures, and we're not doing this for any, fame or, monetary benefits or anything. But we're just doing it out of, the love for each other as a community. We want to realize their dreams as well, right? So you just rate it, say whatever you think about the page. I'll really appreciate. And if there's anything that I need to improve, I'll work from there. So kindly rate it, like Tracy Ndlovu has said. Thanks a million, Dali. Thank you very much. So don't feel offended when I tell you, Uti, this is a scam. I know it's heartbreaking because they would have sent you a lovely, nice email, and then they are saying, right, let me read it out to you. But I think most of you have seen such emails, right? Okay, I think it could be this one. Okay, I thought I had one that's just close by. But anyway, I can't see it. Right, the email will just be looking so lovely and so nice. Then you're thinking to yourself, wow, at least I've got my chance now. I've got an opportunity. This is going to work out for me. But just be on the lookout, guys. There's nothing like that. There's no, the moment they tell you you need to pay a certain amount and what, just run with your 2 feet. I can't find those emails, but just try and don't just run, guys, and pay your money. It's not going to work out. You're just going to throw your money in the dustbin. So if I tell you this is a scam, let's help each other, and we confirm. I'm not bringing you down or anything. I have no reason to bring you down, but I see this is a scam, and just take it as it is and move on. Get on with your application. Okay. So E-Island, really, that's what I can say about it. The sponsors are there. They are recruiters, but they are not ready to say it openly. They are recruiting, right? So just pardon me on that one, guys. That's why I won't come here and sit and talk about Island and say, because I'm not seeing the clear picture of these opportunities, but I will be here to encourage you on where I see a transparency. UK, as long as it's a genuine company, you are being employed by the company directly, not an agent, you are rest assured which you're good to go. That right, the company is going to fund you, the company is going to sponsor everything for you. If they're not sponsoring fully, they'll ask you to pay something towards something that you can see as well. Okay, so Violet Dube says done. Great, thanks a million. Thank you very much. So that's why even of late I've been sharing UK opportunities, because it's direct companies. You're applying straight to the company, you're not paying anything to anyone, and then you're attending your interviews, and that's it. You're gone if you're accepted, right? And then I come in peace when it comes to Canada and New Zealand, guys. If we all Google, singa checker on the websites. If we take our time, check on the websites what the requirements are, you will see. You have to check again on government websites, guys. Don't just check from anywhere. If you check from anywhere, you'll get whatever you're looking for, because they will try and sugarcoat and tell you other things which are not required and all that, and that will leave you confused. So I always want to, go with the government website. I always want to go with the government website. Okay, right. There's somebody who posted something because someone was asking what, all right, for the ties. Remember, for yesterday, I mentioned the requirements for Canada, right? And Canada and New Zealand, the requirements will nearly be the same. No much difference, really. You are just going with your passport, a valid passport. You need the ties, right, to show that you're going to come back and work. Though the government knows what you are coming to seek a job, but they will always follow you know, what the visitor's visa requires, right? So they won't, you know, like eliminate other requirements just because they want to accommodate you. But I've seen what for now they're using the visitor's visa route. But when you get there, you get a job which you are guaranteed you're definitely going to get. And then, you know, even though those air tickets that you had booked and everything, as long as you come in through the entry port, right, you're good to go. As long as you're already inside Canada, the jobs are guaranteed for you. You get your job and then you get your work visa, you're good to go. So the ties, a lot of people had questions on the ties, right? What exactly should I bring forward? Because some of the things I might not have, and really maybe this is a setback in Anyewazi, where to start from and all, right? So I had a few compilations of those ties, right, which you could use, because I've noticed abanye, they have the money, they do have the money, but when it comes to the ties, they are stuck. They don't know really ukuthi kumele bebelani, right? So in terms of the funds, New Zealand would be 4,000 New Zealand dollars, right? 4,000 New Zealand dollars. And then Canada, I've been trying to check on the actual figure, but your 3,000 Canadian dollar would be okay. Some were actually talking of 50,000 rands, right? But when it comes to the Canadian dollar, it will be 3,000, and then in New Zealand it will be 4,000 New Zealand dollars. So just try and calculate with rand gumbe US dollar how much that will be. That money has to be just seated in your account. Right? When you're going for your visa application, which these things you do online. New Zealand, you do your visa application online, everything online, and what, you submit, and then they'll call you for either the biometrics or what. But people are getting their visas, guys. Visas are being approved as long as you have all the requirements. So I just want to tell you about ties, right? What you could try and compile, right, on the ties, because it's not everybody who has, you know, a title deeds. Not everybody has a company or what, right? But just a short list would be the title deeds for any property that you own. Right? If you don't have business registration, if you're owning a flea market or what, try and get that registration, but maybe a city council or what, so that they see that there's something that you're running, right? Or an employment letter and payslip, right? You see how, you know, it can work. Remember, Isola was saying there's somebody who went, but they didn't have, what didn't they? They had a payslip, but the source of funds, they just paid for their accommodation. They had proof that they've paid for their accommodation and flights, but they didn't have a certain amount in their bank, you know. So, but situations differ depending on the officer who's handling your file. They would look at the situations differently. So here, if you've got an employment letter, you just you know, you just get them to confirm that you are working for a certain company and all, and you also get a pay slip. I remember there was a time when our nurses were going, summer visa, right? South Africa once used visas, and then Abantu, I remember, we would go to SA using the payslip, right? The government payslip. So this is it. If you've got a payslip, you're working fully employed, just use your employment letter, ufake kuna panema documents enako to go to Canada, and your payslip. As long as, you know, all those things are set and ready, guys, you never know. Just give it your trial, right? There's nothing wrong. How much are you paying for just getting that employment letter and the payslip, right? Nyabonga, guys, for the loves and the likes. And then you also need to have the car logbook, right? You need to have a car logbook. Now most people have cars, their own cars, right? Pardon me, guys, if I say most, I don't mean to say everybody. So for those who have cars, make use of that car registration book, right? That's a tie as well, okay? And then abanye, they actually own lands, you know, it could be lands, maybe abalama plaza makaya, you could have a document that says it, you own that land, that piece of land, you know, that's a tie. It shows you own something that's this big, that's this value, which can make you come back for it, okay? And then you could actually have a volunteering letter, you know, from church, yeah. You are a volunteer or what. Well, this one I don't really understand. Should this letter be coming from Canada, or it should be from your original, you know, way from Zimbabwe or South Africa? I'm not quite sure, or from Zambia or wherever. So that's a volunteering letter from church. Then the child's birth certificate. Remember, I said it yesterday. You could actually use a marriage certificate, though marriage certificate umuntu uyakwanisa ukuyenza ahambe never come back. People have done that. But your child's birth certificate to prove that you are the mother, biological mother, for these children. And then these are the birth certificates. I've left my children, but definitely I'm going to come back for them, right? You can't just disappear in thin air when you have children. And then you also need, if you remember, guys, these are not all the documents that you need, but it's either of these documents just to prove as a tie. All right, Sisonke, guys, and thank you so much for the reactions. I see them, they're flying up there. It's unfortunate on this page we don't have stars as yet, but it is okay, guys. We are just trying to grow the platform. If you feel you want to put stars maybe for this live that we did, you can actually go and throw stars on the personal page, right? To any post that I put there, just put the stars, just to to appreciate this live that I'm doing here. Yeah, because they will still go to the same account. Remember, we've got that mandate for the charity work. We still have to do something, guys, as a community. If there's anything that needs our attention, we still need to pitch in, help wherever we can. So we can't just stop, with the help because we are no longer doing the lives that side. These lives that we do here, if you want to appreciate the live that I've done, you can throw in stars. Even 1 star means a lot, guys. You can throw it in go personal profile, because the personal profile has stars. Thank you very much, guys. And then we still go on with the ties. And then you need a letter confirming custody for the kids, right? So that will go hand in hand with the birth certificates, right? Because abanye, they could be separated, and then there has to be proof that when you have full custody of these children, okay, right? And then there is a letter from siblings stating that they depend on you for their day-to-day upkeep. The good thing about this, they've tried to, not to limit you, right? But they've different documents that they may require from you. So honestly, from all these things that I'm listing, you can't swell out just one that suits you, can you? You definitely find 1 or 2 that will suit you, and it will be easy for you, to compile, right? And then so the sisters or the brothers will write a letter, right, stating what you are their breadwinner. They depend on you, okay? And then pet ownership, if any, you'll need a vaccination letter plus pics with pet. Lokho sokungamakhiwa lokho nxa ulenja ulo Bruno wakho kumbe ulo Rams kumbulani, and then you have that dog certificate which will show what I'm leaving my pet, but I'll come back for it. Okay, then agreement of sale of a vehicle, if you have one or ownership of the vehicle, right? You've bought a vehicle and maybe you don't have the logbook as yet, so you've bought it, have that agreement of sale. Okay, small business hustles, receipts and cash book, right? You've got a small business, maybe you're taking MCN or what. Try and get a receipt, right? To prove that you're running this thing and it's your source of income and what. So, but at the end of the day, they want to be convinced you're going to come back because there's this something that you are running. Okay, then later stating that you take care of your parents, right? You've got your elderly parents and they are solely dependent on you. You're going to come back, you're just going to visit. And that's it, guys, and then you'll be good to go. And then the rest of the requirements, they are just the same, guys. They are just the same, no difference. Like I've said, New Zealand and Canada will still accept you as a visitor, and when you get there, you change your status. And you actually don't change your status, but because Usutolium 7s, which I am definitely you're going to get, guys, really that much, I bet you are going to get the job. And maybe it's advisable, make sure when you're going, you have a file in your phone, right? The options on those documents is 100%. Exactly. Very 100% now. You can't fail to get either of these, right? There are quite plenty. Now you can have an option from this, right? So on the qualifications, guys, remember your motive at the end of the day, we are Tolum 7s. So get a file, a phone in yako, which will have the documents, right? All the documents that you need, you scan them, put them in your file and everything, right? I heard somebody saying, maybe it would be a bit dangerous if you carry the paper-based, right? The original copies, right? In your bag. They might decide to search and then they're like, this person is coming for holiday or for so many days, but they're carrying my certificates out. At the same time, you don't know who's going to handle your case on the port of entry. They'll probably say, maybe 2 weeks or 1 month, you know, because you're definitely not coming to visit. These papers show what you're coming for, but they definitely know behind, you know, at the back of their mind, what these people are coming to look for work, because it's an opportunity that has been opened to people. What, as long as you come into the country, will offer you a job. So I thought I should say that to you guys. There is such a lovely opportunity, and let's dinner when it comes to this. I see people are taking too much time, you know, overthinking about it, and abanye, you know, they want to think there's lots of things required and what, which is really not necessary. Yes, there are things required, so you just need to follow those requirements, and then you're done and dusted. You're done and dusted, really. And then the account, I'm late. No, you're not late. Don't worry. The live will be saved. You'll still watch it. But maybe let's share the live, guys. For those who are coming in, let's kindly share the live, and then we get the ball rolling. I know, guys, the rate at which we are growing, we're going to go far. Very soon, guys, our opportunities will be coming back to us. And it's nice, really, when you receive that email and they're saying, somebody's saying, an employer is saying, maybe I want 3 fruit pickers, or I want, teachers to go and work wherever, and do you have any with the requirements? I want carers, and all that. And those, I can bet with you guys, those emails are coming. I'm sorry, not those emails. Those messages are coming to my inbox. Yeah. And then I put the requirements out there. Abanye, they won't be having those things really on hand. But those who have, they are on their process. They are working on it. All right. So I just wanted to check, Lapa, if there's anything that I missed. Right. For Canada, guys, the application fee will be 235 Canadian dollars. The visa application fee would be that much. Okay. 235. I think that's really what I wanted to share with you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you, the ties. Good day. Hi, Margaret Mushairi. Mambwere, how are you? Nozelo Moyo, hi. Hope you're good. Okay. Okay. I know when it comes to the monies, guys, the monies in your bank accounts, it's a bit tricky, especially for those of us in Zimbabwe, because it seems like you can't keep money. What's the story, and for those who might know, those who are based in Zimbabwe, what's the story about your Ismailis that you need to have in your account? Love, Tamia Beverly Gold post too. So much love spread there. God bless you, Tamia. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. Let's share this page whether we can't lose her. Oh, you see, there she is. With all the love and everything, guys. We are going to see. So you're just asking yourself, do I deserve this love and all that, because you're thinking from the hate that you have received, it's the end of it. Maybe let me just mind my own business. But I believe, I have a mandate. I started this, and people, they have their hope in getting an opportunity from here. So why destroy their hopes, So thank you so much, and I'll keep saying this, Tamia. I'll greatly appreciate you, in whatever you do. You have such a good heart. And like I've said, it's not only Otamia, Namtla, it's Tamia, because she just, showed me so much love, right? But a lot of ladies out there, guys, it's not everybody who's full of hate, but a lot of you have so much love, and, just pat yourself in the back, and your blessings are going to come your way. Vici Foundation also at one time and she posted me, and all that. And then I'm thinking, all this love, really, do I deserve it? So Nyabonga, guys, for all the support, and let's just hold each other's hands. If you don't need the opportunity, I always say, if you do not need the opportunity, somebody out there needs it. So that's why I'll keep saying, share the page, share the information, tag somebody, and umuntu uza for the rest of their lives. The city has Unozipho sent me this, or Ulindi sent me this, when I was just in Koshliwenje, Usfiso sent me this and all that. And umuntu lana nxa ekhuleka will always pray for you. Okay? So it's just the love that we can share, which is it's not costly. You don't lose anything. You will share and you will put check this day. Go and check this and see, maybe it might help you and all that. Okay. I wanted to see if there's anything that I missed, but I think I have it all covered, guys. And then yesterday I talked of the teacher opportunities, and I don't know, It is a good thing seeing our multiple sisters standing, wanting to help each other with this mindset. We can go far. Thank you so much, Lama Twins. You can say that again. Yeah. Gone are the days where you know, and all that. Yeah, what, you know, but busy. I mean, I want to break that narrative, really. I want to change that narrative and say, guys, we can be a better community. We can certainly be a better community and do the best for each other. And you'll be surprised. The more we empower each other, guys, the more we are going to far. We're going to go far. I've always envied the. I was out this time in Zabachia because hey, balomsendo kakhulu these days, right? But I've always envied the Indian community. The Indian community, when one does something, they would share that something with the rest of the community. I've realized Lapa, even when one is trying to settle, they actually come together as a community. You try and they help each other for that person who has come to get accommodation. Accommodation is so crazy. Is there anything news on Australia? Says Australia, Violet, I believe it's a bit fresh for now. But like I said, I think it was last week where I was saying some people applied, right? But the responses that they got really, they are not so transparent to me because I'm a requirements abo. They don't seem to match the requirements of a healthcare worker, right? Of a healthcare assistant. They would match maybe those of nurses. So Australia, let's just keep our ears on the ground. We hear how it progresses. You know, to try and hear how far we have gone with Australia because they announced what they are opening it. They are opening up, right, to you know, to overseas candidates, right? So when they've opened up like this, I'm sure like they're trying to find a way of you know integrating them. So all the requirements and everything, they're a bit unclear to me. So maybe let's keep applying. And one company that I've known so far is this company called HealthX. HealthX, it's not coming out clear for me really, but I know very soon something will be clear because I was successful again and we'll be good to go. Even their healthcare courses requirements, right? They have a certain, you know, they have a certain qualification that they require, but I still need to check if it matches or Allison, Labo, St. John's and what, right? You know, so if we are clear on that one, then I know we'll be good to go with Australia. Same with Germany. Germany, they're still talking about the German language, right? But like this, when they've started talking about it, something is going to come out, guys. It's going to come up and there's an opportunity for everyone everywhere. So don't feel let down when you're getting those regrets responses from, you know, the UK companies and the island companies. It's okay. Maybe you're never meant to be there. Now remember, I always wanted to go to the UK, guys. UK like, you know, like crazy. But I was not getting more opportunities from UK. Yeah. And I was not getting the required English score for UK, right? Because the English score in UK is different from the one that you should have Lapa in Ireland. Okay. So, but it was a blessing in disguise. I never went to UK and I'm here in Ireland. I'm happy. Though my, you know, my next destination, guys, USA uyazi ukuretire ngeke ngafika ngasebenza kuthiwa imali yangikhona iningi kakhulu ngale States. So ngiyayifuna, guys, those who keep asking me what I am, I'll be taking this, guys. It's so nice, it's so tasty, it helps with the ladies, those who have what dysmenorrhea and what, it's quite good. It cleans even the uterus and everything. Try and prep this, guys. I love it. This is my daily juice, right? So bengisithi mina USA I'm eyeing for it. States. I would want to, you know, grab that money. If other children can grab so much money, it's you know, $60 an hour, you know, $70 an hour. Unless we hear saying ungamanga. But I hear even my travel nurses, I have a chain character this my $100 an hour. Guys, can you imagine such a rate? I know money is not everything really, but I can imagine. I know I remember we used to talk now and and God, God's ways are not our ways, guys. All this time I relaxed, but when we decided to take this move, Diaspora, guys, we came the same year now. I'm such an 2 months, I think 2-3 months. September, December. So we can do it. Say United States gonna send my life United States just to have that self-satisfaction. So why I'm telling you all this, guys, when you're right there in South Africa, when you're right there in in Zambia, right there in Zimbabwe, and you're thinking, is this journey possible? It is possible, guys. There is a route for everybody for anything. If you want to spread your wings, no one should stop you. No one should stop you. And at times you try and go that route, but no, this is not where I want you to be. I want you to be elsewhere. So vuma la ukushiftwa umlimo, right? Don't just force where you see where you see this route is closed. So try and go the route where your God is leading you to. But at the same time, I'm saying widen your wings, right? Be everywhere. What do you think about the certificate that being offered by Nasty and Lupane? Should we go for it? Right, Violet. Nasty and Lupane, honestly, Mina, for now, I'm not in a position to discredit it or to credit it. Reason being, why would you go for the, is it a certificate or a diploma or a degree? What is it really? Because that's being done at university level. So why not just, I don't think it has any, see the tricky part about our qualifications from our country. The trickiest part of the qualifications of our country, most of them are not recognized. I'll tell you my experience. My midwifery, I did midwifery, right? Back home. Lapa, it's not recognized. Imagine. So, and it's not the only thing. Even my NAST degree, guys, sorry, not my NAST, saying is bigger when you live. My UNISA degree, Lapa ngani present ambajeluti, this is what I did. Honestly, they're a bit skeptical. They would credit, the European, qualifications. These are internationally recognized. That's what I'll tell you. But not to say don't do it or do it. It's up to your own discretion, right? Discretion. Because one thing that I've noticed is they won't just take any Jack and Jill course, right? I know it's nasty. I know it's use it or it's Lupane, but back home to now we see them as great universities and whatnot. But Lapa, they will discredit them. And imagine you'd have spent a lot of money doing these things. So why not just go settle for these ones on Alizas as well? Like St. John's, Lavo, Red Cross, these are British companies like Red Cross. Red Cross is British, right? Or Allison, I don't know if it's British or European or whatever, I don't know. But why not just go for those simple ones? So I'm not really in a position, really, Violet. I hope you understand what I mean. Anybody with a response, guys, you're welcome to respond to this one. But they won't recognize because mina diploma which I've used for the entire, I don't know how many years I was a midwife. 10 years being a midwife. The Lapa, they said we won't take it. You have to retrain. So it's a bit tricky. I can't say for now. I really won't commit to say go for it or don't go for it. But if you haven't done, just go for these ones. The Red Cross is the ones that have taken people elsewhere. They're one. Guys, please. I'll just say it as it is. I'll just say it. What I think, but anybody's welcome to also say their opinion. Anybody's welcome to say their opinion. I'll just be thinking, how these guys sitting. What's your take? Violet asked Lapan. Right. Umesi is saying, Noba, may you kindly clarify the verification issue for me? Is one verification from where I'm practicing currently enough for me to process the relocation move and do away with the motherboard, right? Till there's a positive change, right? Mercy, thank you for that question. I have somebody who used that route. Now it all depends on where you are sending your applications to. because some boards won't mind, you using the current board that you are at. Then others would want you to go back to all the boards, all the 3 boards. If you're in Namibia, if you're in Zimbabwe, then went to Botswana and went to Namibia, and then finally in Ireland, they would want verifications from all these. That depends on the board that you're applying to, right? I know somebody who was applying in the USA. They had to acquire all these because it was a USA board, and remember, USA has different boards as well, different depending with the states, right, where you're applying to. But UK, I know somebody who's applying right now, and they've said they're going to do away with with ilokuz and verification yasekhaya, because they don't seem to be, they don't seem to be releasing those verifications. So you can't just sit because they've decided they are not going to give you those verifications. Okay. Oh, Tamia, look at I'm happy she's still here with us. So that's the thing. Tamia, if you can respond to this one from what you've heard so far, or anybody with a response to question Messi. So Messi, you groomed me. Oh, okay, Messi. We are going to Tamia. So that's my response, Messi. That's my response, Dali. Maybe if I'll try and connect you with this one, or say UK, who is processing without the Zimbabwean verification. Then we see how far she's at. But USA, though, somebody that I know, she had to get these verifications. I think at that time, it was not really much of an issue because she managed to get all the verifications. If she could be tagged, that would be better. My Tino Mamoyo. If there's anybody who can just tag my Tino Mamoyo, that would be happy. She can try and tell us, Lapana. But now, Messi, it all depends on where you want to go. Yeah, it all depends on where you want to go in the verification. But in as much as Messi, I know my sister. If you are okay with it derolling and taking the healthcare route, I don't know how that will be. And then now Supambili, you can then decide, you see which way to go. And I'm trying to think of somebody who told me. I remember, I think it was the late Umaku. She was saying, because she was working in the nursing fraternity, right? And then she was saying, those who do not have verifications, they can actually come to the UK as carers, and then after 1 year or either 1 year or 2 years, right? The NMC recognizes them, right, without that verification. So if it means the verification won't come out forever, then it's okay. As long as you have worked within the UK, you are a nurse, and you have that UK experience for 1 year or so. I think she was talking of 1 year. Then you can be registered, right, without that verification. The company that you've been working for, they can actually verify you. Uguti, this is how good you are. And remember, you also do the OSC. So it certainly depends on where you're going, right? But let's do a bit of researches, right? And then we see, so that we speak of something that's tangible, that's proven. Okay, that's why I was saying, if Amaitino Mamoyo was here, she was going to explain to us, because I know there's a route that she used, and something came out from there. Thanks for that question, Messi. Any other question for me? Hi, Marupeng. How are you, Dali? Hope you're good. No, you're not late. You'll still find the live. I don't delete it. I won't delete it, really. Yeah. Okay. Lapana Siten, what did we say about... what do you think? Okay, about Violet's question. Right? She asked about the NAST and the Lupane, qualification. Then that was my response. Any objections to that? Remember, guys, I don't know it all. Lama, I learned from you. So if there's anything that you'd want to verify, or anything that you would want to correct from what I've said, here we are. We are just helping each other. Yeah, we're just helping each other. Okay, don't feel shy, guys. Let's talk. But that's what I wanted to share. And then the teachers, I don't know if okay, right. No Mweno Felicity, do you want to join me on the live, or you requested by mistake? No Mweno, just confirm. Care route still cool. Chikuru ibag, exactly, mess. Chikuru ibag gupela. So care route, I have got my links that I've been sharing today. I don't have links to share, guys. I'll share tomorrow, right? Because Namla, this live really was not a formal one, but I was just going to introduce myself on IELTS and OET coach. Yeah, I was just going to introduce myself, Lapana. So it wasn't that formal. We were sharing these opportunities, and then, but here we are. At least we've learned one or two things. I've decided to share with you that route, Canada and the ties and everything, right? I see somebody wants to be added. Do you want to be added, Dali, or you requested by mistake? I guess that was a mistake, right? So the care route, if you apply to those companies that have visa sponsorship, and then we take it from there, I'm sure you'll be good to go. I'm sure you'll be good to go, really. And you never know. You never know. We can as well, pave your way now, so pambili, wherever you are, right? Let's kindly do share the live. Marupeng is reminding us there. Thank you so much, Marupeng. Marupeng has been with us from day one, guys. So some of the questions she will respond because we've talked about those things. So yeah, that's it. Let me see how far we are with the shares. Let's see how far we are with the shares. Okay. But any question, guys, as long as I'm ready to respond, I'll certainly do. Thank you so much for the shares so far. But if you can share, if you haven't shared to your personal platform, please do share. Okay. Right. Anything, guys? Anything else for me? So, okay, the teachers, I will share this opportunity tomorrow. I will come on live tomorrow, to share the opportunities. Remember, I was talking about those in South Africa. I'm South Africans. They have an opportunity to go as assistant teachers, right? You don't need any special qualification on or anything. As long as you have your matric and you are, South Africans are considered to be the only country that is an English native speaking country, right? So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Otherwise, I think that's all that I wanted to share with you guys. Nothing really more serious than what we've just been talking about, right? If anybody wants to say hi or anybody wants to get some clarity on anything, here I am. Maybe we have just about 2-3 minutes. You can just say hi to me and then we take it from there. Talk to me, guys. Kurman Lam. Let's share the page and yeah, we get growing, guys. My opportunities are right out there. I won't stop emphasizing this. And we will not give up. Giving up is not an option. Lots of opportunities for us to come here. Lots, and some are hidden. I'm not ready, honestly, to say them here. So when you come to my inbox, you have or heard of something, of a route, let's run it together, together, and then I'll tell you my opinion about it and everything. Yeah, so I hope you understand what I mean. At the end of the day, we want to motivate each other. We want to, uplift each other. We want to, empower each other. That's what I believe. Yeah, Zim, home is the best. And yeah, guys, home will always be the best. But at this point right now, at this moment, as we speak, financial wise, Africa is backward. Africa is backward. You won't survive, guys. You won't survive. So just take that, leap of faith and get on. Hi, somebody saying hi, no people. Yeah, there was a time when lots of people used to call me that way. This person might know me from Gudala. No Sipo Angel Maposa. Hi. Hope you're good. I hope you're all right. Where are you? So it's just you being honest with yourself and genuine and be truthful and tell yourself this is not the kind of life that I want to live. And the moment you declare that and you claim it, it's high time I relocated, it is going to happen. Remember, I just claimed it to you, Kona Live, I'm near USA. I will go somehow. I will just go. If it means I'll just go and work for just 1 year or 2 just to see how it is, because I just want to fulfill that zeal that I have in me. I hear there is lots of money. I just want to go and taste it. I know money can never be enough. Siya gowisha la Africa. Say that again. Gowisha sibili. not surviving. Yeah, living is for life is for the living. Not meaning to say what and what, but I'm just here to encourage you guys. It's just an encouragement. Yeah, it's just an encouragement nje kuphela. Right, I think I better go. Okay, hi Mastanda, how are you, Flatangwe? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Don't worry, if you just joined us, it's okay. I will leave it live konapa. I won't delete it. When the best that you can do is to share the live, and yeah, lots of research is to be done, by the way, guys. As Peli Moya, then they will get regrets, but we will still, open other doors. If this one closes on us, we'll certainly open another one, and life goes on. Yeah, there is no way. And those who have come, guys, those who have come they haven't come easy. It hasn't been as easy as we all think. So whatever you're going through right now, it is a normal process. It is very, very normal. So tell yourself it is a journey. It won't just. That's why most of my captions to the live videos, especially the ones that I send. Let's go to YouTube as well, guys. The videos haven't got good picture quality really, but you're able to hear and listen and hear some guests that we've had, talking about wherever they are, and you learn quite a lot. You'll see there's life out there. So just, do yourself a favor and go and check on YouTube. Go and like, subscribe, and then as time goes on, I'll be able to, to share bright pictures, bright videos there and all that. Yeah, but for now, I think we just want to grab the information and then since I decorate and do all the lovey-dovey nice things there as we progress, right? As we progress. So I want you to just go and grab that information there and use it accordingly, right? Yeah, I'll try USA too much moolah, but like we say, moolah is not everything, but why get jealous who are there when you can actually do it? Like coming here or coming to Europe or Australia or wherever. Don't just be a spectator, guys. Fight to get there. And then when you get there and see no, this is not what you thought, this is not what you're looking forward to, you can as well go back. But at least you have fulfilled your dreams, whatever you always wished and thought this was life and whatever. The moment you see it and you're not happy, then you can go back. So fulfill your dream. So fulfill your dream. Otherwise, guys, I don't want to take much of your time. And for those who are using their data, we need to make sure we save their data as well. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And let's make a date for another time. I'll try and be as frequent as I can because I think you are giving me the zeal, guys. You're giving me the motivation to come on here and keep sharing. There are times when I'm up and down, really, and I'm like, this is not worth it. But because there are people who still want to realize their dreams, I'll come share the little that I have, and I'm certain, right? Sharing yama so ziwele phansi. Yeah, somebody is going to benefit from it, right? Little sister is saying we appreciate the effort to spread this good news. Never mind the picture quality with YouTube. That's all right. Thank you, guys. Zipo has just done the closing remarks. So for now, I'll just say to you, bye. Nilithanda thandi, guys.